Hello everyone, it's Jeannie. Thank you so much for watching my video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the best vegan chicken sandwich and the best roasted potatoes just by using some vegetables and some seasoning. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below what you think. And also to send me your recipes and send me your pictures once you guys try this meal yourselves. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All I'm going to be using today, like I said, is some vegetables and some seasonings with some bread. So the ingredients that I'm going to be using are everything sandwich rolls. You can use whichever bread you like, gluten-free breadcrumbs, garbanzo beans, Simple Truth vegan mayo, and some cheese. Today I'm going to be using two different kinds of cheeses because my little brother is picky. I personally recommend the Daiya cheese though. And then I'm going to be using some potatoes. And then for seasoning, I'm going to use nutritional yeast because it's a good source of vitamin B12. I'm going to use salt, pepper, paprika, oregano, meat seasoning, onion powder, and granulated garlic. I like to use basil because it's good for indigestion, and I also like to use sunflower oil because it is healthier. And then I'm going to just rinse off these chickpeas that were canned. If you prefer to use another kind of garbanzo bean, you can go ahead and do so if you like. And then I'm just going to boil them for about 15 to 20 minutes. They're already cooked, so you really just need them to get warmed up. And then I'm going to just cut some potatoes and I'm going to put them in some boiling water with some salt. Honestly, please don't judge my potato cutting. Honestly, I just felt like cutting it like that. So yeah, mind your business. So then I'm also going to take some cut up peppers. I like to use red peppers, yellow peppers, and orange peppers. And then I'm also going to use my mom's homemade seasoning. This is just peppers, cilantro, onion, and garlic. It's super delicious and has a very good flavor to the food. So once the potatoes are boiled, we're just going to cut them up and pour them or put them on a tray with some sunflower oil. The key to making them crispy is putting oil on them. So just pour some oil under them and over them and just season it. I'm using oregano, I'm using garlic powder and onion powder, basil, and paprika. Like I said, basil is super good for indigestion, so that's why I add basil to everything that I cook. And the paprika gives it like a nice color, so I do recommend putting paprika on the potatoes. So now would be a good time to preheat your oven at 425 degrees or 450 degrees. But anyways, so like I was showing you guys, just mix all of the seasonings in. Try to get it as mixed in as possible just so that way each potato can be coated with the flavor and the taste. So that's what I'm doing in this clip. Y'all, I really love potatoes. So the fact that I'm even sharing this recipe with you guys means a lot. Like, you are special, okay? So like this video. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just mixing everything in and making sure the potatoes are relatively cut through. And I'm also putting more sunflower oil on them because like I said, they have to get crispy. So you do have to put a good amount of oil on it, which is why I chose sunflower oil. So next I'm going to put the garbanzo beans in my Ninja processor. And I'm just going to go ahead and add all of these seasonings into the processor. I prefer putting everything in the processor and combining everything like that rather than mashing it because mashing it does take a minute. So if you have a processor, go ahead and use that. I'm adding in the peppers and I'm just adding in all of the seasonings. Honestly, you guys, I really like this recipe. I was honestly out of pink Himalayan salt, but that's what I use. I use pink Himalayan salt. And then I'm just adding in that basil, onion, garlic powder, black pepper. I'm adding in all of those ingredients that I previously showed you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to blend everything using the Ninja processor. So now on to the fun part. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix in these gluten-free plain breadcrumbs. I like to use gluten-free breadcrumbs so that way the sandwich digests better. I'm gonna put hella breadcrumbs in there, y'all. Get aggressive and put lots of breadcrumbs in there because this is where you're going to get the crispiness from and the crunchiness from. So add breadcrumbs and mix it in aggressively so that way everything can be marinated and blended in very well. So now you guys see that's what I'm doing here. So you can choose whichever breadcrumbs you like. I just prefer plain gluten-free breadcrumbs because those are usually vegan 9 times out of 10. So now you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just going to scoop up a little ball about the size of my palm and pat it down into a circular motion. If you have an air fryer, you can also air fry the patties and that will also make it crispy. And you can also deep fry as well. Honestly, I just like to bake it because it's less hands-on and it's a little bit easier for me. And since I was already putting the potatoes in the oven, I just go ahead and use the second rack by placing the patties on them. But this is what I'm doing here, and make sure to use non-stick spray so that the patties don't get stuck to the aluminum. And this is what they should look like once they're relatively cooked. After about 15 minutes, you should flip the patty over, turn it over so you can add cheese if that's what you prefer. If you want to skip the cheese option, just flip the patty and let it cook. So like I said, the cheese that I'm using is a Simple Truth cheese. I'm not diet cheese. Simple Truth, sponsor me, girl. Sponsor me because I stay using y'all's products and especially in my videos. So anyways, I'm just going to apply the diet cheese and the regular cheese. Don't judge how I put the cheese, y'all. The slices were too big, okay? Don't judge me. But yeah, this is what the patties should look like once they are finished. You can put it on broil as well to give it more of a crunch. And this is what the potatoes should look like once they're done as well. They're super delicious. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Simple Truth mayo. Simple Truth, sponsor me. But anyways, I'm going to put the mayo on the bread. I toasted the bun a little bit. And honestly, don't judge me because I'm using a spoon. Like, hello, don't judge me. Okay, because I feel you judging me, but it's okay. And this is my brother's plate. That's what the sandwich had looked like. And now I'm just putting lettuce on the sandwich. You could put tomatoes as well. I actually didn't have tomatoes, so that's why I only put lettuce. And this is the finished results, you guys. This is the seasoned roasted potatoes and the vegan chicken sandwich. Look at how delicious and crispy it looks. This is a true moments of appreciation. I have never ever had any complaints about this meal. This is a crowd pleaser and it's absolutely delicious. And here is a potato appreciation clip because potatoes are absolutely amazing. And if you don't like potatoes, sis, what are you doing? If you like potatoes, give this video a like because potatoes are that bitch, okay? We love potatoes. So this is just me eating this sandwich. I cut the video because I cut the audio because there was some music playing in the background and I didn't want to get copyrighted. But as you can see, the sandwich is so good. You know the food is good when you start to dance and you take another bite. So good. 5 stars, honey. Okay, this meal is 5 stars. It's a crowd pleaser, a crowd favorite, and honey, those potatoes are just the cherry on top. Okay, so get into this meal, you guys. Try it and let me know what you think. And let me know in the comments down below what your review is. Like this video, okay? Recreate it, share it, and tag me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.